Good morning, everybody. For those of you who are new to our channel, I am Zach, and today I'm going to be checking out the Shepherd of the Hills fish hatchery here in Branson, Missouri, where they raise the trout and then they also release them into Lake Taneycomo. So it's pretty cool. We're going to go inside. I know they got some snakes and just explore around and see what else they got to check out. And as you can see, it is right next to Table Rock Lake Dam right there. And 9 of the 10 gates are open right now, so that is an awesome view. But if you guys would, hit that thumbs up button. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. It doesn't cost anything to do, and it helps us grow our channel. Give us a 7-day, 14-day, or even 30-day trial so you can check out some of our older videos and older live streams and be on the lookout for new videos and new live streams. And if you do feel like you want to help support us a little bit more, go ahead and hit that join button or the link in the description to our YouTube memberships. We got 6 different levels starting at only 99 cents a month, and they all come with extra perks of the channel. Or you can always hit a super thanks on any of the videos. So with that, join me on our adventure today here at the Shepherd of the Hills Fish Hatchery in Branson, Missouri. I actually got here a few minutes before they are scheduled to open, but yeah, all those are the little raceways back there that they're raising the trout in, from little babies to big ones back there we'll see. And of course there's the Table Rock Lake Dam right there with the gates open. And these are the buildings. It's actually been open, I don't know, 4 or 5 months now probably. I'm not sure exactly when the grand reopening of this place is, but yeah, it's been closed for the last 1.5 years, 2 years. Getting a whole remodel update. I think these buildings actually are brand new, so they did a great job with it though. So yeah, just waiting for them to open up and then we'll go inside and check it out. And here on the right side of the building, as you're walking up to it, I got a bunch of benches here, a little outdoor section you can sit out. It looks like they got some plant information. Maybe these are planted in here, so when they start growing in these flower planters there, they got some trees that'll probably bloom nicely soon. But yeah, a little outdoor seating area here at the fish hatchery. Oh, and I do want to say that the Shepherd of the Hills Fish Hatchery is absolutely free to come and check out too, unless you want to feed the fish. They do have some fish food you can buy for $1. Gives you a little handful of food that you can go around and feed the trout. That's the only thing that costs money here at the fish hatchery, so absolutely free to check out. With that, I think they just unlocked the door, so let's head in and see what we can check out today. Here's a little trout fishing guide to Lake Taneycomo here. Some of the regulations, if you want to pause it and check those out. Rainbow trout, brown trout, you are here. Pretty cool looking map right there with some information. Oh, it kind of shows you where there's trout fishing access points too, or the fish hooks. Pretty cool. Permanently financed. Check this out. This is awesome. Incredible. A living 2-headed western rat snake. It's got 2 heads right there, as you can see. Tiger lily. Check that out. And this is a living snake with 2 heads. That is crazy. There's a little information on tiger lily there. That is crazy. Pretty long too. The tail's back there somewhere. Oh, I just missed it. Both heads had their tongues are going out. Both of them. I don't know how they decide which direction they're going to move. Yeah. That is cool. Moving a little bit. One of the heads. I don't know how they slither around. That is crazy. In case you forget your change, or you don't have any change on you, to get some quarters to feed the trout outside, they do have a change machine here. Just make sure you have your dollar bills, except ones, fives, and tens there. So they do have a nice little change machine, so you can still feed the trout. And we got some other creatures in here. This guy is a speckled king snake. Look at this guy. He started moving a little bit, then he stopped. Speckled king snake right there. Check that guy out. Oh, his head's moving a little bit. I like the speckled spots on him. Cool color variation there on this guy. Oh, there he goes. He's moving a little bit. Slithering around. That is cool to watch him move. Oh, go get some water maybe? Sliding over his water bowl. This snake right here is a eastern copperhead right there. Look at that guy. That guy's pretty cool looking.
Oh, that is him.
An eastern copperhead right there.
I see his tail.
And I only know because they do have these signs underneath these little tanks here. Tells you what they are. Looks like I'm not going to be able to get too good of a view of this guy. This is a tiger salamander. You can see him right, his head popped up.
And what are y'all feeding?
Right after his, right next to his little shelter and water bowl. He's like hiding in the mud. Oh, he just blinked his eyeball. I don't know if you guys caught that or not.
He is keeping an eye on it.
Oh, yeah.
He got it.
Pretty cool. He's buried though. Buried in his little, in the mud hole. Tiger salamander. Check this guy out. This guy is a western rat snake. This guy's only got one head though. Not like the one up front that has two heads. Check him out. Pretty cool. They got some creatures in here you can check out. This guy is a northern rough green snake. You can see his little head shaking right there. There's like a cricket. There's just a cricket there. Maybe he was going to eat him, but this guy is thin. Northern rough green snake right there. And they got this sign here. Different habitats for different species. Right here. Got some pictures of some animals. Red fox, gray squirrel, the woodpecker, a striped bark scorpion, eastern collared lizard, Texas brown tarantula, roadrunner, salamander eggs, the beaver, great blue heron, belted kingfisher. So yeah, a little bit of information on some of the stuff there. Pretty cool. Hey, this guy says it's a three-toed box turtle. So I guess his little feet have 3 toes on them. Three-toed box turtle, it says this guy is. Pretty cool. And this one says wildlife at the hatchery. So maybe these are a few different wildlife you might spot around here. The mink, a turkey vulture, a white-tailed deer, butterfly milkweed, wildlife at the hatchery, White River watershed. Some information about Table Rock Lake and Lake Taneycomo. Right there. Lots of good information here. A little cool map there. Oaks and hickories. Bitternut hickory. White oak. Mockernut hickory. Oh, we got a raccoon. A cardinal. I see these all over the place. Gray tree frog. Pretty cool little wallway here with some creatures. A tale of two lakes, Table Rock Lake, Lake Taneycomo. Oh, this must be the dam right there. Why do we raise trout? Oh, power site dam. I still haven't made it up there yet. I gotta see how far that is from here. See if I can make it up to power site dam. Still haven't made it there. Dewey Short Visitor Center. So cool. Ooh, they do have a little fish aquarium here with a bunch of trout, so you can see them inside before you go outside. These guys are some big guys in here. Looks like there's brown. I actually don't know, before I came here, if I've actually ever seen a brown trout. I probably have. Definitely seen the rainbow trout before. Not too sure on the brown trout though. Pretty cool. Now I think we'll head outside and check out the raceways. All right, I am outside, so now we're gonna go check out the trout raceways. See some baby trout probably, some full-size grown trout. Check out what they do. Unfortunately, I did forget my quarters and I don't have any cash on me to feed the fish, so no fish feeding today, but we definitely will be checking out the trout here. Oh yeah, I don't know how good of a view I'm getting for you guys, but these guys are some little guys. Well, probably still 5 or 6 inches, but they're not very big yet. Tons of them. And this is just raceway number 1 here with these little fish. I kind of got my hand over the netting. I'll show you guys. Yeah, there's the netting over all these. I'm not too sure how good of a view you guys can get through the netting, but yeah, raceway number 1, and they got all these raceways along here, all full of trout out here. Pretty cool. Oh, looking like this raceway looks like they're draining it, or drained it. I do believe they drain these every so often so they can clean them out and refill the water probably with some fresh water. But yeah, this one has no water in it. These guys look to be about the same length, maybe a little bit bigger than that first raceway we checked out, but these guys seem to be a little bit fatter, a little wider. So they're probably a little bit older. But yeah, I mean, and these raceways go all the way down, and the whole thing is filled with trout. Crazy amounts of trout. I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can walk towards these back ones here. Seems like a lot of these front ones are the smaller fish. See if we can find some big guys. Oh, there's a big guy. Yeah, there's some fish outside of the little raceways. I don't know how these guys get in these little sections, but yeah, this little waterway in front of the raceways goes all the way from the front to the back. And there's usually always some fish in here, swimming around. There's a bunch of them in this one, in this little section. Bunch of trout right there. Man, there's some big ones in there. Wow. Seems like a lot of these ones are all the same size. They're probably a little bit bigger, each one. But yeah, so cool. Yeah, these guys are not more than 5-6 inches long here in this one too. They do have some information signs all throughout this area as you're walking towards the back that show different information about different things. Like this one is quality of the water. There's a sign here that says big fish for, is that broadstock? The large 3 to 12 pound fish are the parents of most. So maybe these raceways here have some bigger fish. Oh yeah, a little bigger in this one. I don't know how good the camera's picking them up there. But yeah, there's definitely some bigger fish in this little raceway. Let's see if I can get you guys under the little netting here. There's a good view. These guys are definitely bigger in this one. Oh man, I don't know if you guys can see right here. These guys are tiny. These ones are like 3 inches, 4 inches maybe. Tons of them right here. I gotta remember, when I come to a video here, I gotta remember my quarters, remember some cash to get some change. This little raceway of trout, this doesn't have no cage over it. But yeah, there's a bunch of good sized trout in this one. A bunch right there. They do got a little separation here. Oh, it got dark. I don't know if you guys can see the fish there. There's still some fish on this side too. A little bit. Probably can't see much of the fish when it's shaded like this. There's some sun down here. I might see some. There's a few fish right here. Down here on this side. Seems like most of them were all on the other side. They're following me though. They probably know people come. They see people, they might have food. Yeah, they're all coming this direction now. They followed me down here. They're hoping for some food. I'm sorry guys. Next time, it'll have to be an IOU. So cool though. But here's a little view from the back corner here. There's a building in the way, but little filter setups on the ends here. There's the buildings up there where we walked inside, where you can see some of the creatures, snakes, the 2-headed snakes. That was pretty cool. And all the raceways right there. And there's some stuff back here. I'm not too sure what's going on back here, but cool thing about the fish hatchery is it's right next to Table Rock Lake Dam. Look at that. So cool. 9 of the 10 gates open right now. As the filming of this. I'm not too sure when you guys will see this video, but I'm sure it'll be closed by the time you see this video. And I do think I forgot to show this at the beginning when I first got outside, but they got this at the front area too. This is where you can put your quarters in and get the trout food. So if you do get all the way to the back and then you realize, you know, let's feed some trout, or maybe you run out and you want to feed some more, they do have a machine here in the back part too, as long as the couple of machines up front that are filled with them. So pretty cool little area to check out. If you're vacationing here in Branson, Missouri, I definitely recommend stopping by Shepherd of the Hills Fish Hatchery, especially if you like fish, trout, see how they're raised. Lots of information in here. And like I said, it is free to check out unless you want to feed them. Then bring your quarters or your dollar bills. They got a change machine inside. Yeah, all these, all full of trout. Even outside the raceways, there's trout swimming around. Yeah, I do apologize. I gotta remember when I come do a video here, make sure I bring some quarters with me so I can feed these guys for you guys. You guys can see them going into a feeding frenzy when you toss that fish food in there. So many trout though. There's another sign here. This one's about splitting and thinning. Allows room to grow. Like I said, a bunch of signs out here that'll give you tons of information on raising these trout. Non-stop, cold, hard, wet work. Raising fish at the hatchery is a difficult job 365 days a year. They always gotta be out there raising the trout. Rain, snow, hot or cold. Another look at the speckled king snake up there, slithering its way up on the branch. Oh, man.
So both heads will eat. So we noticed that Tiger is a little bit more dominant while moving around because she has more vertebrae in her neck and her back.
Okay.
But Lily, she has a wider mouth, so she likes to eat a little bit more than Tiger does typically. So they both have a throat, but they share one esophagus, so we'll feed both.
All right, guys, that was awesome. I was walking out right at the right time. They brought out the 2-headed western rat snake. I believe that's what it was. And I believe it's Tiger and Lily. Each one has a name. And I actually pet it. It was out. It was cool. I pet the snake. So I'm not a big fan of snakes, but I said I had to try it. the two-headed rat snake. So awesome time here at the Shepherd of the Hills Fish Hatchery. Definitely recommend come checking it out. If you're in the Branson, Missouri area, free to check out, see how the trout are raised, and you can even get to see some snakes and some creatures inside. So awesome time. Table Rock Lake Dam gates are still open 9 of 10. I do apologize if there's any wind noise in this video. It has been a little breezy outside, but if you guys would, hit that thumbs up button. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. It doesn't cost anything to do, and it helps us grow our channel. Give us a 7-day, 14-day, or even 30-day trial, so you can check out some of our older videos and older live streams, and be on the lookout for new videos and new live streams. And if you do feel like you want to help support us a little bit more, go ahead and hit that join button or the link in the description to our YouTube memberships. We have 6 different levels, starting at only 99 cents a level, and they all come with extra perks of the channel. So, or you can always hit a super thanks on any of our videos. But with that, that's going to wrap up our adventure here today at the Shepherd of the Hills Fish Hatchery in Branson, Missouri. Awesome time. And I'd like to say thanks for watching. Check out all our other videos, and we will see you on the next one. Table Rock Lake Dam right there behind us. Bye-bye.